Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And there's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, 30th day of October, 12th day of Cheshvan. We've entered into the fun topic of Tsar Bali Chaim. That's where you and I are commanded to not cause pain to animals, and different halachas that will apply for you and I in this regard. So today we're going to hit this question. This was asked to Rav Tzvi Pesach Frank, and he was asked this. Animals are muktzah on Shabbos, and that means we try not to move them or pick them up or anything. But what if you have two animals, I don't know, maybe two pets, and one of them is quite badly bothering the other one to the point where pet A, is causing terrible pain to pet B? Can you pick A off of B to stop the pain from happening to B? Your instinct might be telling you that, sure, if an animal's in pain and you can help it, sure, you should try to do that. But, and the answer, honestly, I want to tell you in advance is going to be yes, but I want to work this through with you because you're picking up muktzah, right? Picking up one animal off of another seems like could be a problem because we're not allowed to move muktzah on Shabbos. But if you remember yesterday and you're following me here, you remember that we concluded, according to a lot of rabbis, that the concept of not causing pain to animals is biblical. It's commanded to us from Hashem straight in the Chumash, like one of our sources was, Lo sachsom shor b'disho. You don't muzzle an ox when it's threshing. That causes anguish to the animal. You have to unload an animal if an animal needs unloading. That causes pain to the animal. You may remember that we also quoted the pasuk which said, V'rachamav al kol masav, God's mercy is on all of his animals. So Rav Tzvi Pesach Frank built out his answer from the Shulchan Aruch. I'll show it to you in the Shulchan Aruch, and here it is. The Shulchan Aruch here was talking about a situation where a person had an animal where a load had been left on the animal, and Shabbos was here and the load was still sitting on it, and it was a big bother to the animal. And the Shulchan Aruch said even if the stuff was on that animal and it wasn't by accident, Yered Mishum Tsar Balei Chaim. If something's bugging the animal, this was some other thing going on here before, but you need to get stuff off of an animal if it's causing it pain. That's where I'm picking it up with you. And here he says, Umitam zeh, and for this reason, porkin masui she'aleha, we unload the load that's sitting on the animal if it's causing the animal pain on Shabbos. Ketzadose, how should you do that? Now, he doesn't just say, pick it up, lift it off, and put it on the ground. Machnis rosho tachas hamasui, put your head under the load. Umisalko letzad acher, and bop it over to one of the sides. Vehu nofel me'elav, and it will fall on its own. Seems like a strange way to get your package off the animal, right? Well, look at what the Mishnah Berurah says about that. He says, as I take you quickly to the Mishnah Berurah, Hainu afilu hamasui hu muktzah, even if the load that's sitting on the animal is muktzah, you can still bop it off the animal. Umikal makom, but nevertheless, lo ratzu lahakel mitam tsar balei chaim. Yes, we allowed this because it was causing pain to the animal, but lo ratzu lahakel mitam tsar balei chaim lasalko biyadayim. The rabbis didn't want to come outright and say, okay, so lift the thing off and put it down. He said, Kivan de efsher lasalko shalo biyadayim, since you had an option to just kind of bop it off with your body and have it fall onto the ground, assuming it's not items that will get smashed, then it's better to do it that way. So, Rav Tzvi Pesach Frank said, you can build out from this psak in the Shulchan Aruch, and you can see that there is leniency to get some stuff off of your animal if it's causing the animal pain on Shabbos. Again, that's a biblical command to not cause the animal pain. Violating muktzah is violating a rabbinic command. But the Mishnah Berurah says, wherever possible, as he explains the Shulchan Aruch, try to do it in a way that isn't directly lifting the thing, but in some backhanded way, kind of cause the package to fall off. So I guess back to our original question, yes, Rav Tzvi Pesach Frank says you could get animal A off of animal B so